A powerful recording feature found within Cakewalk by Bandlab is the ability to do track comping, or to take several different recordings, several different takes, and to compile them down into one take that you like the best. You can get to this menu by right-clicking the record button that's in your transport at the top, and then selecting from the record mode comping. Or you can go to Edit and then to Preferences, that's also at the top, and get to the same menu that way as well. To demonstrate this, I'm going to record a vocal on top of a song that I'm currently working on. In order to set the loop region so that I'll know exactly where I want my takes to be, I've simply clicked on the acoustic guitar track and highlighted it. I hold the Shift button and press L. This will set the loop region exactly to that acoustic guitar track's length. As soon as I get to the end of that track loop region, it will automatically start back at the beginning, and I can take another take without ever having to leave the microphone. Once I've recorded 4 or 5 takes that I'm confident with, I can go ahead and hit stop on the transport, and then I can go to my take lanes to select the best of all of those takes, compile them together into one cohesive track that will sound the best to my ears. Now that I've got my takes, I'm going to go ahead and look at my take lanes to see what I have to work with. I can delete take lanes, or I can add take lanes to re-record as well. For these intrinsic purposes, I'm going to look at the lanes that I've got, and now I'm going to go through here, delete what is not needed, and add to what I feel like is the better take. I'm going to work in small sections at a time, so I'm going to click and highlight a section that I want to work with. Holding the Shift button and pressing L again will loop it to that region. By hitting solo in each one of these track panes, I can solo just that take. Having listened to all of the different takes now, I can make a good decision as to what I want the final take to sound like. By left-clicking and dragging over an area that has the stack icon, I can then select that area to go straight to the top for the final composition. The areas that I don't want to use are automatically muted so they won't be heard. I can at any time lengthen or shorten the tracks, as well as add others or take others away if I go back and feel that I like another take better than the other. By clicking and dragging on the loop region area when the left and right arrows appear, I can then move the loop region to anywhere within the mix that I'd like. I can also lengthen or shorten it by clicking and dragging on these triangles at the top. Okay, now having got all of the compositional tracks together into one cohesive track that I like the sound of, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I select the entire track by double-clicking until all of the vocals are selected. Now if I right-click on one of the sections and go bounce to clips, it will now take all of the take lanes empty and bounce this all to one clip that I can now effectively mix and master. I would definitely recommend not doing this though until you are absolutely certain that you have the best of the best. And also, I would recommend that you make sure that you listen to it back so that there's not any weird crossfades, pops, or clicks from the takes.
My tongue until it's bleeding. I've held my peace for far too long. This silence was but for a season, but the truth must be spoken, even if you think I'm wrong. Now, don't try to silence me no longer.